right, so we're at CTIA Wireless in Las Vegas, 2010.
Yes, hello everyone. We were just discussing that. You got the pleasure of meeting Rob here.
And I have the pleasure of meeting Humberto. And we started just talking about what's going on these days, not necessarily in the wireless area, but just in terms of voice over IP and voice over IP for business, and how the market is changing, and how these hosted VoIP providers are really becoming the new CLECs, and how some of the changes that are going on with the ILECs, the AT&Ts and Verizons of the world.
Right, we talked about the specific article. We spoke about the specific article we're talking about. It's a 32-page petition that AT&T just pushed to the FCC. And what they were pushing is they're projecting to move all copper lines from from copper to voice over IP within the next 10 years. That's great for the market. Now, Verizon also petitioned the FCC in 7 years. Per year, both Verizon and AT&T are losing 3.7 million lines per year to VoIP-hosted companies. I heard somebody say, I think it was somebody on the floor say that these hosted PBX companies are now becoming the new competitive local exchange carriers in the market space. And it's just real.
No, and what's happening is that the flip side of that of this announcement is that all these CLECs ride along the AT&T or Verizon copper line, so that if AT&T and Verizon get out of the copper line business, these guys have nobody to maintain their wires because they're not IP. So now, to some extent, what's happening is hosted IP vendors like Fonica are jumping into the gap, and they're feeling a real need for businesses.
Sounds like we might be going back to 1996 again, huh?
Back to the future.
Back to the future again.
Wow.
Fonica had the pleasure of meeting Vantage Communications and Rob today here at booth at CTIA through DIDxchange. It was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much, Rob. Pleasure. And we want to thank Susan, Bowen, and team, everybody from DIDx. We love you guys. We provide DIDs, Fonica, from over 60 different countries, and our partner for that is strictly DIDx. And Susan, thank you for inviting us to the show.
And one more thing, what about you guys' website? What's your website?
Our website is FonicaPBX.com. That's F as in Frank, O, N as in Nancy, I, C as in cat, A, PBX.com.
And
if you guys want to visit us.
And what about Vantage Communications?
It is www.pr-vantage.com.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thank you. We're having a great time at the show.
Yeah, no doubt.